Today on the channel, we got an unboxing full of class, sophistication, and horror with the NECA Ultimate Black and White Edition, Vincent Price.
The spirit of Ultimate Warrior will run forever!
Welcome everyone, Kyle here, and welcome back to the channel for another NECA Ultimate unboxing and review. And today on the channel, we got Vincent Price back for a second round, this time Black and White Edition. But for all your NECA needs and a whole lot more, hit up jaystoysandgames.com, use discount code Kyle, save yourself 15% on all in-stock items. Got to get a deal out there. Exactly what I did with this Vincent Price. Headed over to Jay's, picked this one up. Now I have some regrets about the former Vincent Price figure from NECA, as I did buy 3 of those figures to display all the different looks, and I never thought there would be a black and white edition. Now I feel like I've set the precedent. I need to get 3 of these, which I'm not going to do. But now I got to decide which one I'm going to have this black and white version represent. It's going to be a whole thing here. But another thing we're going to do is we're going to do this review like we do all the other reviews on the channel. We're going to take a look at the packaging. We're going to talk about it. We're going to unbox it. We're going to talk about it. We're going to see where it goes from there. And I got to say, the packaging is beautiful on this one. Very minimalistic, black and white. Very cool from the 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo's own Vincent Price here. That's where I first came into my Vincent Price knowledge. And one thing we know about Vincent Price, Todd McFarlane, we heard this many a times. He never turned down an Emo's Pizza whenever he went to St. Louis. He was all team Emo's all day long. Shout out to Vincent Price, or VP as people called him. He's a real one out there. Ultimate action figure over here. Ultimate action figure here. NECA on the side. On the back, there he is. Loves a good cigarette. Loves a good cup of tea. Loves a good Emo's Pizza. Shout out to old Vincent. And then on the side, look at that. Ooh, he's got the candlestick. He's ready to go. He's ready to go to the house on Haunted Hill. I watched that just the other day. Oh, can I get this out? There we go. There we go. Getting down to business. Like a young Bachman Turner Overdrive. We're going to take care of business. See you later. Goodbye. Plastic prison. And man, twist ties and stuff for days. Going to take this offline. Get Vincent out of the package. We'll be back talking all things Vincent Price. All right, we got the black and white Vincent Price out of the package. Let's dive in. Let's see what all the fuss is about. And obviously, we've been here before. We've unboxed this before. But have we done it in black and white? No, we have not. And here we go. We got the splayed out hands out of the package, the spooky hands, the tingler hands. Could be, but we got a bevy of gripping hands here, three gripping hands. We got a hand to hold a cigarette, the record, whatever you want to do with that. So you got some options here with the black and white hands. He does come with 4 cigarettes here. That old Vincent Price smoking like a chimney. We do have 4 cigarettes here if you need that. I don't know what you do with all 4. I don't know why he even needs 4 of them. Is he going to do 4 at once? That's a puff. That's a puff and a half, of course. We do get a candle, which is perfect for lighting his cigarettes. He just carried this around and lit that cigarette off, and next. That's what he was doing. But we do get the candle right here. Of course, everything in black and white. We're seeing a theme. We do get a little saucer dish and a cup of coffee. Looks like he likes his coffee black, just like Todd. Oh, no, I'm not saying that. Not saying that, but yeah, looking very good right here. Nice little cup here. We're here for that. Looking pretty good. Continuing on the adventure, we do get the Vincent Price cookbook. I think this is where he perfected his cooking here. Older Vincent Price on this one. Maybe this is how I display this one. This would be different. The other 3, I didn't do it that way. I don't know, is what it is. Then we got some Vincent Price record collections. And it's crazy, all these years later, Vincent Price could possibly be most well known for the voice of the Thriller music video for Michael Jackson once upon a time. But for me, it'll always be the 13th Ghosts of Scooby-Doo. And for people like Todd McFarlane, probably a lot of different horror movies over the years. The Pit and the Pendulum, Todd? Oh, okay. But he's got some records here ready to go. Vincent Price. Looking nice. Now, how do you want your Vincent Price dressed? Do you want him in a tie? Do you want him in a bow tie? Do you want him in an ascot? Is that what it's called? Something like that. But we got 3 different options for Vincent Price, which isn't a bad piece of business either. I like that. If you're going to display all three like I did, you want to be able to mix them up, make them as different as possible, and you get that option with those. We continue on with a skull. Very cool to see. And you got a movable jaw on the skull as well. So some options for this if you need it. Very cool. Always nice to get a skull, and it fits with Vincent Price. We also got a black cat with Vincent Price. Just playing all the hits here. One of those great accessories you could use with other toy lines if you wanted to. You need a black cat for whatever reason. You got some options there. You also get the Raven, of course. We'll never forget that. Classic movies. He loved his Edgar Allan Poe movies, as we know. And you do get the extra arm here for whatever reason you want that. You want him to be displayed with that Raven on his arm if you want to. So you got some options here. Another accessory you could use with something else if you need a Raven in your collection. Maybe you're going to put it in your wrestling collection. Choose your own adventure. But now we're diving into old Vincent Price, and we got 3 head scans, which I think is really cool because we get 3 different eras of Vincent Price. So out of the package, I would say this is the middle era of Vincent Price. Not young, not old, somewhere in between. But looking very good. Black and white head. You got that pencil-thin mustache looking very dapper. Good hairdo on him. 2 eyes, 2 ears, a nose, and a mouth. And he's got a little of that Todd McFarlane from the couch side eye going on. He's even giving a little bit of that people's eyebrow, too. Looking very good. Now, we do get the young Vincent Price head looking very nice. Very similar, more of a straight-on look for that one there. And then the last head, we get the old man, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, Vincent Price. Or wasn't he in Edward Scissorhands, too, as an old man? I never saw that movie, but I believe he was in there as well. We do got old man Vincent Price. So choose your own Vincent Price adventure. Who'd ever thought we'd say that here on the channel? But 3 really good heads for Vincent Price. Outside of that, pretty plain Jane, I guess that's what we'll say. You take this head off, and it could be anybody you want it to be here. It's just a guy in a suit is what this is. He's got the gnarly hands down low. He does got the handkerchief in his pocket there, looking very good. Besides that, not a lot going on. You got the dress slacks, the dress shoes in black, just playing all those dress hits here. But it's about the accessories and the 3 different heads about this figure, and then the body just kind of is what it is. There's not a lot of extra pizzazz with that one after all. Now his arms will go all the way around for us. Single jointed elbows, side to side. Hands removable back forth, side to side. Head removable back forth, side to side. Waist articulation. Got those Vincent Price splits. He was a menace on the balance beam back in PE once upon a time. Leg goes up a little bit. Single jointed knees, side to side. Ankles back forth, side to side, up and down. Our usual Vincent Price articulation. Maybe. But a very fun figure. I love this figure. One of my favorite figures of the year when it came out, and it still is just as fun, but now it's in black and white. And I think I prefer the color version in all honesty, but the black and white isn't a bad one, and it's getting the most out of your molds, getting it back out there for maybe people that missed the last one. We know how it goes, but a very, very fun figure, especially if you like your Vincent Price movies, 13 Ghosts of Scooby-Doo, his records, his cookbook, whatever it is, pick your poison with Vincent Price. But we do got a few Vincent Prices here. Like I said, I bought 3 of the original ones. Not going to probably go down that same road with this one, but maybe, we'll see. So we got those guys there and right there. So 4 Vincent Prices. I'm working on a Vincent Price shelf. We get the Toonie Terrors over there. We'll just play all the hits with Vincent Price is what we're going to do. But a fun figure, not necessarily needed if you have the other ones, I think, for most people. But if you're a deep cut fan, you love Vincent Price, you love black and white figures, this could be here for you. So there it is, NECA Ultimate Vincent Price. What's your thoughts on this? Pick up, pass, long game, no game, not so sure game? Let me know in the comments down below. You made it this far, don't forget to like the video, subscribe to this channel and my other YouTube channel, 2 channels with content every single day. Check out YouTube channel memberships and Patreon for even more content if that's your thing. SirPaul64 on the X, _Kyle_Peterson on Threads, Instagram, TikTok, and TheKylePetersonShow at gmail.com, which is also the name of my podcast, The Kyle Peterson Show, available where podcasts are found with videocast on YouTube. So for Vincent Price, I'm Kyle. See you guys all real soon.
Well, are we going to dance or are we going to play?